Welcome to Press Pause, a time to reflect, a time to be refreshed, and a time to receive from God. Distractions. How many times throughout the day do you find yourself distracted from the things that you should be doing? You not only find yourself distracted, but you also find yourself daydreaming. How many times have you gone into your devotional time with the Lord and your mind is just all over the place? You try to keep focused, but there seems to be a battle that takes place in your mind when you are in that secret place of prayer. It happens. And Jesus knew that it would, and he had a remedy for it. In Matthew 6:6, Jesus says, "But when you pray, go away by yourself." In another translation it says, "Or go into your room, shut the door behind you, and pray to your Father in private. Then your Father who sees everything will reward you." Jesus says that we are to go away by ourselves and shut the door behind us and pray to our Father in private. We are to find that place in our home where we can be alone and not be distracted. But more important, we are to shut the door. The Collins English Dictionary gives the definition of shut the door. A, to refuse to think about, and B, to render impossible. When we enter our secret place with God, we are to shut everything out. We are to refuse to think about other things. We are to render impossible by deliberately concentrating and disciplining our minds to stay focused. In order to grow in our relationship with God, we must have those private times with him. Jesus did. There are so many references in the Gospels where we find Jesus slips away from the crowds and he goes up into the hills to pray. We even find him in a garden praying by himself. He withdrew from his disciples to spend time with his Father. He needed those times with his dad in order to gain strength, in order to walk in the will of God, in order to minister to the multitudes. And how much more do we need to spend time with our Heavenly Father, to gain strength for the day, to know his will beyond a shadow of a doubt, and to be able to minister to those that we come in contact with. I challenge you today to find that secret place with God. And when you do, shut the door on the distractions that will affect your prayer time with God. Deliberately choose to stay focused in your relationship with God. And by doing so, Matthew 6:6 continues, "Then your Father who sees everything will reward you." Your Heavenly Father will reward you when he sees you deliberately concentrating and disciplining your mind to stay focused when spending time with him. And how will he reward you? By answering your prayers. So, shut the door, remain focused, and see what God will do. Have a great day.